Well, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys stopping by. My name is Shane. We're back at the pig pen, but for just a quick second. I was just up here to feed them some fruit, which they absolutely love. Peaches, plums, and tomatoes, I see. One thing I've had people ask before, what do pigs not like to eat? They don't like okra. That okra's been there for probably 4 days now. They don't like okra, and apparently they don't like that squash either. But let me go in here. I was curious, the last couple of videos I've been talking about this bulk feeder. I'm curious if they are taken to it. I know they are. I heard them when I was getting in my truck coming up here. I'm curious how well, though. You can see this ground is just stomped down. Yeah, the feed's gone down a little bit, because the feed was right up to the top. The feed was pretty much to the top. So they're eating on it. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, they're getting there, eating around. Looking good, looking good. Happy about that. I knew it wouldn't take but a day. I knew it wouldn't take but a day, and they'd just be all over that feed. And they're not all up on me. Normally when you come in, they drop what they're doing with that fruit to come and get up on you for that feed. They just love that feed. It's weird how they'll stop eating all that delicious fruit to come get some of that pig feed. They just absolutely love that stuff. But stick around. I got some stuff I want to talk to you guys about. It's pretty funny stuff for me anyway. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I got something I want to talk to you guys about, and I want to start cleaning some of these quail. We're going to start winding these meat quail that we have stored up. We want to start winding them down and get them out, save on feed bill costs, and get some more meat in the freezer. All right, everybody, we're down here at the quail pen, and which is this one right here. For all you guys that are new to our channel, just want to let you guys know, let me stand in the shade for a second, that we raise quail, and we raise lots of them. We don't raise them for pets. We don't raise them for fun. We don't rehabilitate. We raise our quail for food. We eat these quail. They are absolutely delicious. They lay fantastic, healthy, high protein eggs. My little audience. But they're absolutely fantastic. I push on everybody to get quail for the simple fact they're super easy birds to raise. 8 weeks, they're full grown. You could process them to eat. You can gather the eggs. You keep you some females, eat the eggs. Quail are just, to me, an absolute must-have for a small homesteader or a large homesteader. We're going to go in and check the quail out real quick, and let's do some processing. All right, guys, we are in the quail pen, and we are fixing to process some quail. I have about 50 to process. I don't think I'll get to them all today. But another great thing about quail, I was just sitting here looking at, is they make a lot of great manure, a lot of great compost for your garden the following year. Quail are awesome birds to raise. They're not quite as noisy as what they sound like on the camera. The males do that little, what we call a crow. You know, they do that little crow that you hear. But we're going to get to doing some processing. I want to talk to you guys about something too at the end of this video, about a comment I got this week. It's pretty funny. All right, guys, I'm not going to show you the dispatching of the bird, but it's pretty simple. Here's one of our little males. You can tell the male's got that little copper colored chest. But these guys are absolutely delicious. I can't say it enough. If you don't have quail, you should think really hard about getting some. If you can raise a chicken, you can raise a quail. They're even easier to raise if you ask me. But the only tool you need processing a quail is a pair of scissors. And remember, guys, we raise these to eat. We eat quail. They are delicious. I love them. Okay, once your bird has been dispatched, you remove each wing. You just cut it right at the body. You take the wing and just cut it off right at the body. Cut it off right at the body. Pretty simple. Take that wing, cut it off right at the body. Pretty simple. Take each leg, cut it off at the knee. Pretty simple. Take the take and lay the bird on his back, and you'll take and grab the skin. We don't pluck ours. You just grab him by the skin, give him a quick tear. And the hide pulls right off like a sock. Pretty simple. He's been beat up, look like he's been in a fight. Pulls right off the legs. You'll have a little bit of some feathers on the back. It's a little difficult to get off, but you just give them a good tug, and they come right off. Pretty simple. I keep saying pretty simple, but I'm still pulling feathers. Okay. Then you lay him on his chest. You'll take the scissors, here's his neck. You'll take and go through his shoulder blade and go right down that spine. Go right down one side of the spine and out his tail. Go down the other side of his spine, out his tail. And that way you can remove his neck, his spine, and all the innards. And they peel right out. Remove the lungs from the little rib section. And there you go, simple as that. You got a little quail bird. You got a little processed quail bird. Really great and delicious. Well guys, simple as that. Nothing to it. I think I got about 20 of them done so far. I need to go empty this in the compost pile, which we turn into help produce more soil, more fertilizer for our garden. So we'll take and put all the innards and the feathers and everything that's left over the feet, and we'll put them in the compost pile to compost over the winter. And we'll do the rest, I guess, tomorrow. I don't think I'll video that, but let me go home. I'm going to put this in the compost pile. I want to take and clean these off and put them in the fridge overnight before I put them in the freezer. So stick around. I got something I want to talk to you guys about. Okay, guys, I had to go back and get cleaned up. I put the birds in the fridge. I had to change shirts. I was sweating like crazy. It's so hot and humid out here. Look at all these guys. These guys. And yes, I did feed them for video's sake. I wanted to talk to you guys about a comment I got earlier this week. I'm not sure if it got blown out of proportion or not, but I think it is my first vegan related comment, and it tickled me to death because it sort of turned out confrontational, but I am not a confrontational person whatsoever. I like to laugh and have fun and blow everything off, and but I wanted to just tell you guys, let you know about the comment I got. It was pretty funny. I got a huge kick out of it, how somebody could go around and I don't know if they're searching out farm related channels just to bash. It really didn't turn out to be a bash now that I read it more, but I don't know if you go and search a farm related, homestead related video, you're going to have to expect to see animals that are going to get processed and eaten. They're not raised on a sanctuary, because that's how the comments started. I'll go ahead and start with the comments and let's just see what you guys think about it. It says, I'm not going say the name of the person that wrote this either, because I don't want to make any enemies out there. I just trying to have fun making a video. But it says, "Is this a sanctuary?" in all caps. So if you guys want to go look it up, it's "Is this a sanctuary?" And I just, my little try to be quick-witted self said, "For us, yes." And he said, "Kinfolk Farm, you don't kill them for food? I think this is wonderful. Your daughter looks like she's in heaven with all those," which is Emma, that's my granddaughter. Well, she's in heaven with all those beautiful animals around her. I work at a sanctuary. I'm in heaven at work. You're very lucky and kind. And I thought that was pretty sweet. Well, then my wife commented too, because she reads all these comments too. And she was just being sweet. My wife is doing what she does. It's her farm too. "No, almost every animal on our farm is for food, but we treat them with love until slaughter day." "It's important to us to treat our animals humanely while they are being raised," which we do. If you guys watch our videos, you know we treat our animals. These chickens right here, from the day they hatch to the day they die, they have full run of our 18-acre farm. If they want to leave our farm, I could care less. We let them do whatever they want to do. Food, water, sanctuary, food, water, shelter is here. If you want to leave, leave. We let these birds do whatever they want. Now, we do have birds that we raise to eat because we eat meat. There's no way I could be a vegan. I don't even hardly like vegetables. I hardly eat any vegetables. Maybe corn and okra and beans. I think that's basically about my diet as far as vegetables go. But you guys know that watch my channel. I have a lot of new subs here lately. But you guys that watch my channel know we eat a lot of our birds. We raise our own chickens, our pigs, our quail. We raise a lot of our own meat for the fact we don't want to get caught up in this industrialized meat production, government-run thing that everybody's stuck in. We don't like buying our own meat. We like to raise our own meat. We know what our animals eat, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know all that good stuff. But let me get back to this. I don't want to make this video super long. And they said, to my wife, said, "Kim Howell, so sad. It must be for your, it's so sad it must be for your kids seeing these beautiful living animals. Then one day they're gone. Have you shown her the slaughterhouse? One day she'll see that you're an animal abuser." Well, that set us off. One day she'll see that you're an animal abuser. "Your sanctuary is their hell. Vegan world," which is all in caps, "vegan world is coming. Evil doesn't last forever. Show her what happens in the slaughterhouse you send them to. I bet she'll look at you differently. Sad, caveman way, and evil." And that's where it started. We didn't do any name calling. We just answered questions. All we did was answer questions, and then they start with a bashing, of course, which I've always heard happens. Like I say, this is my first vegan comment. It's pretty hilarious. I text her back. I said, "LOL, you're my first vegan comments. Thanks so much. I hope you subscribe to my channel so you can see we live in a real world of." So we live in a world. Oh my goodness. So we live in a. Let me start that over. "LOL, you're my first vegan comments. Thanks so much. I hope you subscribe to my channel so you can see that we live in the real world of claw, tooth, and fang. We eat meat," in all caps. "It's not a bad thing. It's only been going on since the dawn of time. My kids hunt, fish, and are able to produce their own food. But thanks for the comments. I've always been curious how you peace-loving vegans always are so mean. LOL. I didn't really know how to respond, but at the same time I was sort of mad when she said I was an animal abuser, because I am the furthest from an animal abuser. Maybe to a vegan I may be an animal abuser, I guess. But we absolutely love our animals. And yes, we raise them up to eat. Well, then she texts us back. "Women were kept from voting." I can't hardly see this. "Women were kept from voting and working too. Oh, and slavery too. That happened for a long time too. But you evolve. You're like a caveman, tooth and fang," all in caps. "You're just conditioned to think animals are food. And the industry has you fooled. Sad, pathetic, evil, swine flu, COVID all come from your way of life." You know, COVID came from our way of life, so if you guys wasn't sure about where it came from. "You raised your kids to have no value on animal life." I absolutely love that, how they try to I want to say it's a he or she, I can't tell by the name, but it's just hilarious how they try to fight back and try to judge how we raise our grandkids. They have no clue how we raise our kids. Now, yes, Mason hunts with me, Emma will soon, but we don't make them do anything. If they don't want to come and help us process birds, we don't make them. Y'all see on the videos, when they want to leave, they leave. We have it on the videos, they leave. They're done. It's hot or they're done. Emma and Mason know our sausage, our bacon are raised up on top of that hill. I don't have to buy it from anybody else. Of course, I'm trying to argue with a grass eater. So it's a sort of a, you know, it's a no-win argument, but it's just kind of fun, I think. And then, of course, my wife sent 100 happy faces, and I texted her one more time. I said, thanks and please subscribe. I look forward to seeing your comments on every video. Because I'm not a confrontational guy, I think it's pretty funny. And I always said, if you know you're headed in the right direction when people are trying to drag you down. So I feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. My channel's growing. Things on the farm are going great. Everything is going great. My grandkids are learning so much about life, about how to be self-sufficient, self-sustaining. I think it's a wonderful thing. I hope you guys got a kick out of that, first of all, and I hope you guys are doing the same thing if you're able to. I understand a lot of people live in apartments or they live in a small community where they can't do that, do all this stuff, but try and do something. The reason I emphasize on the quail is because anybody can raise quail. You see those little small pens we have. Look at Keeping It Dutch. I love Keeping It Dutch. He shows you how you can do this stuff on a small scale. He raises the pigs on a small scale. The quail he raises in those little rabbit-like cages, and you can be self-sustaining to a point. Quail are super easy to raise. They're a fast-growing bird. I just can't say enough about quail, but you can do it too, guys. Don't let people like this hold you down. I can't understand how somebody can come out and check out your channel and then try to bash you like that. I've been watching YouTube for years, and if I don't like something, I don't watch it. It's just mind-blowing to me. It's just mind-blowing to me. I guess people have way too much time on their hand. I think a lot of it is people don't have a job or they're out of work and they're bored. They don't have nothing else to do. I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around it, but I just thought I'd get that out there. I don't want to make a big deal about it. I think it's kind of funny that I had somebody commenting on my channel about calling me a caveman. That's pretty hilarious, and an animal abuser. I think that's pretty funny. But guys, y'all may make more out of it than what I did, or less out of it than what I did. But I just want to say, I'm gonna close this out. I know this has turned into a long video. I love you guys to death. I hope you guys are doing everything possible that you can to be self-sustaining. Get you some quail. If you have any questions about quail, leave them in the comments. Ask me about them. If you're close by, we can give you some quail. I don't try to sell it. I'll give you some quail eggs to get you started if you're close by. Don't ask if I ship. I don't ship all that stuff. I don't have time for all that. Thanks, though. I just don't have time to ship anything. But if you're close by, I would love to give you some quail eggs and get you started. They're all fertile, so you can hatch them. It's just something easy to get started on your little small homestead. I don't know what else to say. Guys, I love y'all to death. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to my channel. Like, share. Hey, power to the people. Love you guys to death. Check us out Sunday nights at 9. We go live at Sunday nights at 9. I love interacting with you guys. It is so much fun. I think it's my favorite thing to do is to get on there and laugh and cut up. It's like a big party on the deck. It's just a blast. Guys, love y'all to death. I hope y'all made it to the end of the video. See y'all in the next one.